college friends. It all comes down to this last putt. Going golfing is a pastime that most people love to hate. Golf is a sport that can be played at all ages and is a huge part of the game. I've been playing golf since I was 3 or 4 years old. I've taken lessons and played in high school tournaments. I've done more research on the putting stroke than a lot of people. First, I will discuss the putting motion, grip, and stance. Then I will discuss reading the green and the actual making of the putt. And then I will discuss how to retrieve the ball in style. So let's take a look at parts of the putting motion. First, your grip can consist of a split grip as such. Normally they use it as longer putters, or you can hold it like you would hold a baseball bat, but then you interlock your fingers underneath in the middle. Or you can hold it as like a claw when you're putting. The way you hold your putter can alter the way you perform in the long term. You never want to break your wrist when you're putting. It just is not a good thing. Next, your stance when you're putting. You want your feet about shoulder width apart. You want your knees bent. And you want your eyes to look over this line on your putter, so you can have a better view of where you're aiming. Now for the actual motion itself, it's not like a regular swing where you break your wrist halfway through. You go like it's a pendulum motion, same speed back, same speed through, same distance back, same distance through. The putter motion is a pendulum motion. Also you want to keep the face of your putter even with where you're aiming. You don't want to open this way or close this way. It will cause you to push or pull the golf ball in the wrong direction. Now that we know how to grip the putter and stand and swing the putter, we now need to read the green and see how the ball is going to react. Reading the green is a big part of making the putt. The green is usually never flat, which can cause your ball to move in other directions. This can make putting more difficult because you have to decide where you're going to aim. You have to decide how far it's going to break, maybe 4 inches, 6 inches, 12, a foot. A break is when the ball moves from where you aimed left to right or right to left. Let's say the ball is in a place where the slope of the green is going down to the right of your ball. So your ball's here and the green is sloping this way. You're going to want to aim to the left of the cup because it's going to break from the left to the right. But by how much it's sloping, you have to decide how much you want to aim to the left. You have to take into account which way the grass is laying, how far away from the hole you are, and how much the green is actually sloping. The speed of the green is another factor in putting. If the green is a fast green, you don't need to hit it as hard. If the green is slow, you may need to hit it a bit harder. Uphill and downhill putts are a bit tougher because you can never really tell how much more you need to put on an uphill putt or a downhill putt. Downhill putts, you usually need to strike the ball a little bit softer, and uphill you need to strike it a little harder. But when we do make the putt, we need to show that yes, we really did just make that putt. Which leads me to the coolest ways to get your ball out of your golf ball out of the hole. If you know that your ball is 100% going in, you can do what is called a walk-in. Kevin Na is best known for his walk-in. It usually consists of he puts the ball and then he sees 100% that it's going in, and he reaches down and grabs it out of there right as it falls in. He doesn't touch the ball before it hits the bottom of the cup because that would be a penalty. Now that we have retrieved the ball in style, I can end. Making a putt is a huge part of golf that most people struggle with. And as we wrap up, I want you to remember that you drive for show and putt for dough. Thank you.